All right. Shalawam. Hey, we the GMS Louisiana Saints, and we coming at you with a sit down. But before we get started, we're gonna give all praises and glory to Yahweh,
Yahawah, bahasham,
Bahasham,
Yahushai,
Yahawashi, Bahasham
Bahasham,
Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the sons of Yakim pushing this truth out of the world. Shalom. Keep pushing. Shalom.
Shalawam.
Hey, we're gonna get into it with this lesson about you Israelites getting the judgment out here. You know, like you said before, this year been dubbed the year to turn up, and as you see, judgment's gonna be going out left and right, whether it's on the Israelite woman or man. Especially the women, y'all been definitely getting to work lately. All throughout the U.S., you got what carjackings up, murdering up, robberies up. Everything is going up. You know, and it's all geared to the destruction of you Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's part of you said you was gonna keep the law, statute, and commandments. Since you don't want to keep the law, statute, and commandments, it's nothing but damn destruction gonna come to y'all now. You want to abide by your own rules. Do things you want to do. You got to pay the consequences for it, and that's what you're seeing throughout all the U.S. And from just the tabs we've been keeping on, including Honduras, down there in Mexico, you know, Issachar land. They kill y'all so much down there. You fools killing each other so much. They don't even fucking report it hardly. It's just another day, another dead Israelite. But we're gonna get into it. You got something to say? Huh?
Hey, just to back up real quick, what you were saying about the northern tribes south of the border. Hey, there's plenty of videos online of them constantly getting put to death and butchered. And I saw one video in the comments. Somebody said, "What's going on with?" Oh,
Oh no, you got it. Oh no, that was on my end.
Oh, kind of. Well, yeah, it's so much because as the brother was saying, hey, the Southern Kingdom's getting that work left and right every day up in America, but south of the border, hey, it's just as bloody and violent down there. You can easily find so many videos coming out of the Northern Kingdom killing each other and butchering each other. And I saw in the comments section of one video, somebody's like, "What's going on with these Latin American people? It's like they have no soul or something." So it's hey, it's vicious out here, and it's only going to get worse in 2022, the year of the turn up.
Good. We'll start with that Ezekiel 7:25.
This is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
Yeah, you're gonna seek peace, because that destruction, hey, it's cometh and it's here. As you see, I was looking at an article the other night, glanced over in New York where an infant got shot, and it was like, oh, and the mother was like, yeah, no one's safe. Yeah, there's nothing off the table when it comes from the judgment of Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi. Young, old, maids, young children, infants. It don't even matter. You could be in the womb, you still gonna get this judgment because you've been a disobedient people. Hey, and the scriptures say, if you choose not to serve the Most High, you're gonna get put to death, and that's what you're seeing, man. We tired of sugarcoating it for you people. You want it, like I said, you want to hear the smooth things. You want us to tone it down. You want us to talk real sweet to you. But hey, that ain't doing no good to you, boneheaded Israelites, man. So you just gonna get it raw from now on, and all the way till we get taken off the block. There's no fucking sugarcoating things for you Israelites, because you don't sugarcoat nothing for each other. So why should we sugarcoat it for you?
I got a precept.
We've been made sugarcoating from the start.
Yeah. All right, you go with your precept about.
God,
I got one too.
This is Jeremiah 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
And that's what we're doing. We prophesying again, like the prophets of old, about war and pestilence that's coming. Even that old slime ball, that scumbag Billy, you know who I'm talking about if you're in the know. You know, he's talking about get ready for another, get the governments ready for another pestilence that's coming. You know, so that's what we've been warning you people about. And when I say you people, you Israelites, you know, we don't give a damn about the other people. You know, they already dead. You know, but we study preaching and trying to give life, which is these scriptures to you damn bonehead Israelites, but you ain't hearing it. You got Yakina.
I got one more verse.
Okay.
Hey, just to back up what you were saying earlier, Jake, as it says in that Isaiah 30, Jake don't want to hear the rough and rugged and true things of the scriptures. They want to hear
Mm-hmm.
the sweet sugar coated Candyland version that these pastors and these fake prophets are preaching. But as it's about to say
Mm-hmm.
in verse 9, the prophet which prophesied the peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that Yahawah had truly sent him. And as we can see, those prophecies that the prophets of old and the prophets of today in that same lot of preaching about pestilences, war, violence, and destruction, those are the ones that are coming to pass, not the prophecies of peace and prosperity and cotton candy and bubblegum dreams or anything like that.
God, yeah, we ain't in that spirit of throwing money on people, you know, resurrecting people with money and all that kind of dumb shit, you know? We ain't in the gimmick game. We about giving you the straight 100% uncut truth, man. That's how you gonna get it, Jake. There's no other way around it, man. Right now we in the last days of what's going on, and hey, we got to get rougher with you niggas, man, because y'all straight savages in the street. So you gonna get dealt with that way with this word, you know, spiritually. You got it, Yakina.
Yeah, this is Psalm 28 and 3. It says, "Draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which speak which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief in their hearts."
Good, yeah. Hey, oh, let me pull that up. Psalms 28 and 3, you said?
Mm.
Can you reread it for me? I lost track of it.
Psalm 28 and 3, it says, "Draw me not away with the wicked
Mm-hmm.
and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief in their hearts."
Good, yeah. Good, yeah. They speak. Hey, what's going on?
I don't
Yeah,
know what
froze.
happened with that for the
Okay, good.
internet.
But yeah, say, hey, away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief in their hearts. And that's what they do. They speak peace to their neighbors. Say, hey, you're gonna be all right. You know, just keep, keep tithing, keep sowing that blessing, keep sowing that seed. You know, everything gonna be all right. You ain't got to worry about what's going on in the world. You ain't got to keep up with the news. Just keep praying this sweet Jesus and bringing your checkbook, and I'm gonna take care of you. You know, pretty much. You know, you won't see famine. You know, you won't see destruction. That you're gonna live a long, prosperous life here in America, which is all lies and deceit, man. But hey, but look, they looking to, they looking to put you in a trap though, Jake. And primarily these no good fucking pastors out here. You know, they the ones who really speaking that peace to our people out here. They still got y'all in a trick bag in these days, man. You know, our people still falling for that same old scam. Let me uh line pastor's pocket, so I get closer to my power that way. But that ain't the case. You know, he just pulling you through the same old scam he been running on you from generation after generation. You know, they see y'all as a come up. They ain't trying to lead you to your power, and they don't even know they damn power, let alone trying to lead you. You know.
Yeah, they making merchandise of the people. They looking at
Mm-hmm.
their so-called congregation is really a head count. They looking at it like, okay, if we get 100 members, 500 members, If we get X amount of dollars out of each one of them, then, you know, that's money. They're not even thinking about the gospel, and they're not thinking about the Lord coming back. There's a judgment coming to them.
Good, yeah. And like I said, they think about lining them pockets, and they think about getting a bigger building. You know, it's all about, you know, man trying to build himself up, you know, that vainglory. But little do them niggas know, they about to get destroyed too.
Okay.
So I get that Matthew 24 and 12.
Okay. This is the gospel according to Matthew chapter 24. I'm gonna start at 11, what we were just talking about. And many false prophets shall arise and shall deceive many. And because
if I could add, hey, oh, you got it. You can speak on it if you want.
Just false prophets in Israel, the Christian church, your grandmother, all these people prophesying a peace coming back. You know, the Democrats, Republicans, all of them are really false prophets. You got it?
Good, and I'm gonna hit that verse 12 for me.
God. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
And that's what you're saying, the love of many waxing cold out here. You know, that's why you got these murder rates going through the roof. You know, that's why you see the northern tribes hanging from bridges, you know, or you seeing them being decapitated, because that spirit is throughout the whole, pretty much out throughout the whole earth is putting you Israelites to death. We in the beginning stages of it, and you're gonna see people turn even colder coming, especially when these shortages really start to kick in and this inflation get even higher. You know, you about to really see some cold dealings with people. You know?
Got one to back you.
It
says, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19, verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
Yeah, you Egyptians, you Americans out here, y'all gonna be tearing each other from limb to limb here in a minute, from limb. You know, you're gonna be you gonna think you was cool with somebody you went down the street, like we talk off and on, but when there's shortages out here, you know, there's food scarcity or even possibly food rationing, it's gonna be every man for himself out here. You know, what you gonna do, Jay? You got an EBT card full of stamps, but ain't no food. You know, so what they gonna do? They gonna turn on each other. They gonna know, you know, Keisha and them got a whole refrigerator full of, you know, bullshit. You know, a whole freezer full of damn microwavable meals, frozen dinners, and they coming to get that. They need all that. They know you got chiwi stacked to the ceiling in your pantry. You know, so you ain't gonna be able to. It ain't gonna be no more. You know, looking out for each other in that day. You know, it's gonna be everybody gonna be worrying about their stomach in that day. Everybody outside is truth. You know, get that straight.
Think about what Esau gonna do too to throw a wrench in a lot of you numbskulls plans. He's gonna cut the lights off and shit, man. So a lot of that shit that you have in the freezers and the icebox gonna spoil. Right? A lot of times you see Jake out here make fun of the homeless, make fun of the guys that living on the bridge at the tent. Well, you finna be like that. You finna dig in dumpsters and dumpster dive and whatever they call it, the ration food, man. It's how serious it's finna get. The scripture tell you, and I can pull it. The scripture tell you that in the times that's come, it's finna get so bad that people gonna be actually resulting to cannibalism, man. Right? Eating their own flesh. They'll be attacking and eating other people. That's how bad it's finna get here in America, man. All right. And it's not gonna take long. It's gonna be like this. All right. The first week, when everything, you know, a couple of days, depending on the temperature and shit is gonna start going bad. From the next week, going to the second and third week, oh man, you're gonna see some shit out here, man. With these two eyes, you're gonna see some shit go down, man. All right. It's gonna be easy for people to result into being in an animalistic state of mind, man. All right, for hunger and thirst.
I want to back that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I got one too.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 19. Through the wrath of Yahawah, the Lord of hosts, is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm.
Hey, they have it, a straight cannibalism. You're gonna be snacking on that one arm, and you be like, hey, I'm not getting full enough fast enough. You're gonna need more flesh. What's a face down the street? A good 400-500 pounds. So you like, damn, that's gonna be good. I can enjoy that type of flesh. You know, like that'll be able to fill my family. It's gonna get wild in that day, man. You're gonna see some straight horror film type of things you would see even Steven Spielberg ain't gonna be able to come up with. You know?
Yeah, I got one
Hey,
real fast too.
even the
Going
bony
to
one's gonna get ate in that day. There's nothing gonna be left. You know? You got Yakina, and then I guess Ryu pull yours after that.
yeah, this is Baruch 2 and
Ryu
3. It
first.
says Baruch 2 and 3 says that a man should eat the flesh of his own son and the flesh of his own daughter. That's straight.
Hey, little, yeah, little them little nigglets you got, they gonna be looking like little sweet potatoes to you. You ain't ate in 2-3 weeks. You like you said, you're gonna go in the room. You're gonna be tucking them in, like, oh baby, it's gonna get better. The Lord gonna come through. And then you're gonna wake up in the middle of the night, stumbling, rumbling, and you gonna start hallucinating. You're gonna start smelling food being cooked in the house. Dreaming, having all kind of dreams, thinking it's a pot of food in there. Next thing you know, you got your whole baby in your mouth, thinking you eating a 2-piece. So you're gonna be around here,
I'll say
eating
something
bark
real
off
fast.
trees, eating limbs.
I'll say
What do you
something. Of course, I'm gonna say something to this guy.
Yeah.
Of course, Russia is known as the best. Of course, in the scriptures, Russia, and even they don't even need the scriptures. They've always been known as being the best, man. And those are going to be the one or the nation that destroys America, right along with China, right along with Venezuela and NATO and a lot of other particular countries, man. So of course, go ahead, Al.
God, yeah, it's man, I tell you. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of starvation in that day. It's gonna be a lot of rib showing. It's gonna be a lot of fighting and shooting going on over people trying to get supplies and just basics. Even potted meat, man. They're gonna be fighting like cats and dogs over stuff like that. You got it, Ryan.
And I got two quick ones, because as the brothers have been going into, shortages are coming. People are already on edge and hate each other, and it's just
real fast. They here. They ain't coming. They here already. Shit.
Con. Yeah, you got it all over even all over social media now, with people in mass posting videos at their different stores of items they don't have. And even you've got these truthers out here coming out with information saying, hey, particular items, say from China, with what's going on with the situation over there, it'll be 3 months before they get to these stores. And then even with that, you've got these supply chain disruptions and these ships stuck in these harbors to the point to where they're leaving the west coast of California and clogging up the harbors on the east coast in New York. But hey, these places are going to be damn near completely wiped out, and people are going to revert to a very animalistic state, fighting each other for whatever's left, and then they're going to start breaking into homes and taking shit. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. And in 2nd Ezra chapter 6, I believe 24, it says, friends shall fight against another like enemies. People you thought were close friends or good co-workers that you went to the family barbecue with or the birthday parties, even so-called loved ones. When bellies start touching backs, hey, it's going to be every man for himself out here. Real dog eat dog. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. And especially in the United States of America, that modern day sword is that gun, which during The first lockdowns in 2020 and those George Floyd protests, you saw an uptick in first-time gun buyers and gun owners, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And then the
Yeah.
second,
Hey. Oh, you got it. I thought you was finished, Slocky.
you got it.
Oh no, I was just gonna talking about the shortage of bread and all that's coming. The scriptures said it. These scriptures are faithful and true, man. This is not no make believe book. It's not. Well, maybe some of them gonna come true. Some of the prophecies gonna come true. No, every single one of them gonna come true and come to pass. They've been coming to pass, and yet still come to pass, man. So there's nothing you can get around. If it's in black and white in these scriptures, it's happening in that way. And like you're saying, hey, you're already seeing the shortages going on right now. With Canada, truckers they going crazy up there. They can't cross the border bringing in goods. And the fruit, the produce, the fresh veggies, all that's going away soon. You got it right.
Got it. And once they can't find any more bread, food, juice, water, any more essential items out here, hey, it's gonna revert to cannibalism, as the brother's gotten other scriptures, and as it's about to say in Jeremiah chapter 19, verse 9, and I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and they shall eat everyone the flesh of his friend in the siege and straitness, wherewith their enemies and they that seek their lives shall straighten them.
God, yeah. Hey, nobody's gonna be safe in that day. That's outside of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Everything's gonna be on the table to be eaten. It's gonna be no. The nigga woman claims she love her kids so much, but hey, she gonna be the main one eating them. And Jake too, the man himself. You want all your kids, your kids, your kids, but you gonna find yourself. The Most High gonna have the. Matter of fact, it's all coming from the Most High. He's gonna have you put your kids in that pot and try to make you a gumbo out your little kids, man.
I
You
got
gonna be
another cannibalism scripture too.
good, yeah. You gonna be scraping up all kind of resources trying to make you a good soup. So all them kids you put before the Most High, He gonna make you eat them. So enjoy them right now because you're gonna be pooping them out later, man.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, you got it, Yakana.
Yeah, this is Second Esdras 15, I thought at 55. It says the reward of the whoredoms, the whoredom shall be in the bosom. Therefore shall they receive recompense, like as thou hast done unto my chosen, said the Lord. Even so shall the Most High do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief. All right. It says thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thine what is? And all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh and drink their own blood, for a very hunger of bread, for a very hunger of bread and thirst of water. Okay.
Ooh, boy. Say now you're gonna be eating flesh. You're gonna be drinking blood too in that day. Say a thirst for water, like everything's gonna be turned off in that day, Jake. So why would you want to BS, and not run to your power? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, who gonna provide you all the protection, all the food, all the resources you're gonna need in that day. You can't make it on your own with the famine and the sword and the pestilences that's coming towards the nation of Israel that's been disobedient to the Most High, man. You don't think Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to forget about, like I saying, all the whoredoms you done did, all the idols you done looked up to, all your whack 100s, your damn pop smokes and all them? You don't think they pissed off about that? So, hey, they're going to pay you back, man. Or
Yeah, I got two.
Uh-huh.
I got another verse and another scripture too. Go ahead.
Yeah, and all, especially Kobe Bryant, and you niggas love Michael Jordan, man. You know, you don't think the Most High, Yahawashi is upset about that? So when he had that spirit on you to eat your kids, man, and enjoy up, you know.
Yeah, this is verse 63. You jump down to verse 63. It says, "Thy children shall they carry away captive,
Mm-hmm.
and look, what thou hast, they shall spoil it, and mar the beauty of thy face." Now, when you go to chapter 16 and verse 46, it tell you why. It gives you the reason why it says thy children shall be carried away captive, man. This is gonna be a new thing. People gonna be harvesting up, just like you go to the store, you get canned goods, you get all that corn, and back in the day, even your family
Mm-hmm.
members did that shit. They get corn, peas, and shit. But people gonna be
Mm-hmm.
harvesting up children, man.
Mm-hmm.
Be ransoming them off children. Hey, you give me this X amount of gallons of water, you can have your kids back, man. If not, off with their goddamn heads, man. All right, but you go to
Good.
46, it says, "For strangers shall reap thy fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take children captive. For in captivity and famine shall they get children." Do you
Mm.
get that? They're gonna be snatching your children out here, man, eating them. You remember in the movie The Road when the guy was with his son, they went to that one house. What happened? He went downstairs in the basement. This nigga had a boatload of people down there, man. Alive, waiting to eat them. This is what's gonna be going
Good.
on out
Yeah.
here, man. You got it.
Good. Yeah. Like the brother brought out, man. Hey, it's gonna be people snatching children, and then the ones you think you cool with, your buddy, he gonna be the main one setting you up because he know you got kids. Hey, he gonna invite you over. Lie, say, hey, I found some food. You know, bring you and the kids over. We gonna eat good tonight. And the next thing you know, you got a pipe upside your head. You know, hey, next thing you wake up, you tied up, and you see the barbecue pit going, man. You know, and guess who the main event, the main course? You and your children. You know that last little bit of barbecue sauce Jake gonna have, man, in the corner. You gonna that same Jake gonna be pouring that on you in that day, man. You know
Yeah,
that lit. Uh-huh. You
I was
got
gonna
it.
say too, with you people, especially women, man, you don't understand how many sickos they got out here, man. They got a lot of sickos out here, man. We just had
Mm-hmm.
one down here. This fucking Edomite, he didn't butcher and chainsaw the woman up and had her just sitting in the freezer in his house, like just chilling, man. There's a lot of
Good.
sickos out here. If you women, for one, you women, if you don't think they got a bunch of sickos, let's go into the pedophile map on your local city and see how many pedophiles. I don't want to even say it on here, but uh see how many them wild boys you got around in your neighborhood and around you. You'll just see a bunch of dots every goddamn what, man. Well, look and
Mm-hmm.
see how many goddamn. Because half these cities right now, man, they got a bunch of serial killers running around too, man. Just butchering people, fucking people up, man. And these police officers and these police precincts, they're not saying shit about it, man. You
Mm-hmm.
know? It's a lot of goddamn chainsaw massacres running around this bitch, waiting. All right? A lot of what is that other motherfucker name? Jason, fucking Michael
Oh,
Myers, motherfucker. They waiting in the wing for Jacob's trouble to go down, man. So they can just leap on your ass. You niggas too. They're gonna leap on a lot of you too, man. A
Jeffrey
lot of you
Dahmer.
goddamn women too.
oh yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer. Good. Yeah.
Yeah. When people stomach to touching their back, when people don't have the resources that they once have, people lose it, man. They lose. That's a natural known fact. They lose it. All right. When you get a good glimpse of what happens through society breakdowns, you got to go back and study the society they had back then and what happened, man. All type of man of course of actions turned into however people wanted it to happen, man. Doing all type of heinous acts, man. And they're running around here too. Like we said, they're running around here. These niggas on
Okay.
pills. These niggas on drugs. A lot of them on psychotic. A lot of like just faded the bulk of New Orleans. A lot of these motherfuckers on psychotic medicines, man. You know, they got about 40 different personalities on their asses, man. Waiting to pour it on you. Go ahead, up.
Yeah. Like I say, you can just look down to Venezuela when their economy collapsed. Hey, they ate everything moving or not moving. You know, there was even cases they said they was digging up dead bodies and eating them out the graveyard, man.
Yeah.
You know, eating the animals in the zoo at the zoo. They was killing them. But this time it's gonna be worse than that, man. You know,
I got scripture too.
like you're saying, like the brother, that's gonna be a cakewalk. You know, that's gonna be nothing compared to what's coming.
Motherfucker gonna get down, man.
And like you're
Oh,
saying, the city going crazy now because right now with everything the services hooked up now. Hey, they losing their mind right now. They don't know what to do with crime going through the roof and killings.
Yeah, they're
yeah, you
coming out
got
saying,
down here. Down here,
Mhm.
you got the police chief and you got the DA down here getting into it about crime. They just don't know what to do, man. They
Mhm.
arguing on live camera with each other, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's on you.
God.
No, it's on you. No, if you'd have did this and persecuted them, then well, you ain't arresting them, mother. Like they really just getting into it, man.
Yeah.
Cause it's like wild west down here. You know, you
Yeah,
got
but
motherfuckers toting guns just to pump gas at the gas station because they getting walked up on about 3, 4, 5 people robbing them, man. You know, what you about to say, Amawad? I got a scripture
but
too. After you birth finish.
yeah, the police chief out in LA, he was like, "Don't come here. We can't protect you. That's
Right.
unprecedented. We
Mhm.
can't protect you like this. That's crazy."
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. You got it.
Oh yeah, that's just unprecedented for law enforcement to just come out and openly, publicly say, "We can't protect you. Don't come here." It's like, where are your tax dollars going? I thought this was all about, the land of the free, the home of the brave, and the boys in blue, and all of that BS we grew up on. That
Mhm.
veil is being lifted, man. It's just a bunch of men that the Most High is not dealing with. It's what
Right.
it
You
is.
better be girded in your Yahawashi because at the end of the day, it's a known fact when society collapses, guess what? Those police officers take the badges off, man. They go
Mhm.
run and hide. They don't want to be known that I'm a cop because people gonna be sought out to looking for their ass, man. You know? Taking case in point, Katrina. Those cops took those badges off. They used the badges to get what they want. They use buses to go raid Walmarts. Let us get it what we need first, then you can go in there. They took buses and different trucks and shit they stole and they got the hell out the way. Took the blue shirts and the badges off and quit on the spot.
Mhm.
Same thing gonna happen in these major cities that you're in, man. Missouri, the Californias, New Mexico, Texas. It's gonna happen, man. Alabama, Mississippi. And like I was telling bro, we ain't coming no more. It's here. It's a shortage on
Mhm.
everything. Fucking just looking on the goddamn Walmart app. Fucking $10 for some sausages and shit, man. Just
Mm.
one pack. Fucking orange juice high as fuck, man. And like I said, you was told this before. You was told this 10 years ago. All right, 13 years ago. You was told this by the prophets and teachers on the highways and byways. You thought it was a game though, man. All right. Like your boy Fat Joe say, yesterday's price ain't today's price, man. The prices has went up.
For
And
real.
like this brother Samaya going into really, all the numbers went up. The numbers of debts, the number of crime has went up, man, and it's gonna continue to go up. Cause this is about to be doggy dog. It's already doggy dog, man. If you ain't got
Mhm.
your head on a goddamn swivel, you might not have it in a couple seconds from now, man. You know? Nigga
God.
sitting in the car, like we seen this one cat, he's sitting in the goddamn car while the jack boys behind him. He just sitting there texting, and them niggas went in on the padding side and got his ass. He ran out the car with the keys. They ran him down, man. Went to pistol whipping him, man, and took the car.
Mhm.
You motherfuckers about to learn, man, that it ain't sweet out here no more, man. All right, it ain't sweet. It ain't never been sweet. especially in the year of the turn of the Most High, hey man, if you ain't got your shit together, man, the Most High might just summons the angel to take you out, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, and that's what them niggas saying now. They getting taken out now, you know. You know, they say the funeral business is striving right now. You know.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
I bet it is.
The pallbearers are getting paid right now. You know, and it's only getting worse from here.
Oh yeah, then you remember? I don't know if y'all brother seen the other video with the C-19. Esau got plans to turn a lot of you niggas into soup, man, to
Oh
liquid.
God, yeah.
To hide the fact that a lot of you gonna be dying in droves, man. You know, that video dropped about a couple of days ago, you know. The devil gonna liquefy a lot of you niggas, man. You know? Since you want to think shit is a game out here. All right? Ain't no more mass graves. Ain't no more what they gonna still do in certain cities and towns? They're gonna put a lot of you cats on FEMA trains and gas your ass, man. Put you in mass graves and bury you. Put a lot of you in plastic coffins and body bags and shit. A lot of you gonna get liquefied, man. How about that? You gonna get your body put in a barrel, and you gonna get some alkaline acid, whatever the fuck they put on your ass, and they're gonna liquefy you, man. Poof, gone. You know, and it's all gonna be through the power of Yahawashi. I got this one for you too, though. I was holding this one for you on deck. Jeremiah 15:2, and it said, "It shall come to pass if they say unto thee, whither shall we go? Then shall they tell them, thus said the Lord, such as for debt to debt, and such as for the sword to the sword, and such as for the famine to the famine, and such as for the captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said the Lord, the sword to slay, the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy."
So God, yeah, you got the famine coming for Jake. You know, the 2/3 of Israel. And you got the captivity, where your niggas gonna get rounded up, thrown in them camps, or you just gonna be tied up in somebody's basement, getting sawed on. You know.
Yeah,
Hey, and say, hey,
on,
yeah,
humped, all type of shit gonna happen.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, all you niggas get your back blown out in that day, man.
God.
You know, like I said, I don't know what the fuck y'all. You think everything? So they got a lot of sickos around here, man. A lot of fucking wild ass, the homeless. We know a couple of this from being on the block. We know a couple residential homeless niggas is ready to cut loose, man. Them niggas is ready to. I'm ready to pounce on you women. They're ready to pounce on some of you niggas. We see them every week.
Full of demons. Just ready.
Full of demons, man. Had a nigga last week in all red come up there. This nigga like he had a super in his face, a tattoo. This nigga just ready to fucking unleash demons and legion of demons, man. You know? Man, these niggas, I'm talking about Issachar, Edom, Jay, these niggas is on demon time, man. Ready to unleash. They can't wait till it go down, man.
Yeah, like we keep trying to drill the point. It ain't no, well, it's gonna give it a couple of years. No, it's happening as we speak right now.
Yeah.
You know? And like for the men before us, the apostles and elders on down, man, they've been saying the same thing, and now everybody we've seeing it come to pass right now.
Oh, they got the other thing. My bad for cutting you off. They got the other thing going on. I just thought about that. It's a bill they getting ready to pass. I think they didn't pass it in California. It's a C-19 bill where they letting a lot of these jailhouse niggas, these jailbirds, man. These fucking what they call them? Booty warriors, man. These Fleece Johnson niggas, they letting a lot of them out. So you imagine what's finna go on out here, man. You niggas finna cut loose. Longhorn style, man. These niggas finna cut loose out here, man. Niggas ain't playing with your ass. Go ahead, up.
Yeah, and guess what? They coming straight to a hood near Jake, man. That's the first way they go. You Israelites, you gonna be the ones to get it first. You gonna be the first ones getting raped, murdered, shot, stabbed to death.
And
You
you know
know?
something about that bill? They do that shit. They do that shit as we seen in the movie The First Purge. They put those agitators out there to amp shit up even more. They put the jailhouse niggas and the dudes in the mental wards and shit. They put them out on the streets so they can even the playing field out here, man. When shit get to going. Then they got
Mm-hmm.
then they got the G towers out here. They ready to turn them on. So Lord knows what that gonna do. You niggas and already got the goddamn, already got the thriller in your shit, you thrilling your arm. You got the boost mobile, about 5
All right.
boost mobiles in your fucking arm. Who Lord, oh man, Lord knows what's gonna happen when they turn them goddamn towers on. Good Lord, you niggas you gonna climb buildings with your bare hands, man. Fuck. You don't know what these niggas gonna do, man. That's why we gotta trust in the Lord. Like we finna, brothers gotta get it in their head. You finna see some shit out here, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I just read the script. You're gonna see dogs tearing people to shreds. You're gonna see people, children and mothers and fathers split from their children, eating alive, all type of crazy shit, man. These be the days of vengeance, man. Yeah, these be the days of vengeance. This ain't no fairy tale. This ain't no make-believe book. All right. You part of the Most High's play. This is, this thing called life is produced by the most talented, you whatever you want to call it, producer there is. His name is Yahawashi, man. Yahawashi to be exact, with his son. And you a part of that. You want to you gonna be a cameo, what they call him in that shit, man?
Oh,
Or you want
extras.
to be, huh?
Or be an extra or something.
Yeah, extra cameo. You want to be on the right side of the goddamn play, man. You don't want to be one of them niggas that just get it like the brother always said. You just stunt man one. You don't even get a name. You just know you're some way, somehow in the movie you died, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I could add, that word theater goes back to Theos. The Most High is in control of all of this. So if you're not on the right side, you're about to catch a bad one.
Bad one, man.
Yeah, the ultimate puppet master.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's right.
his strings are unlimited. He reaching any and everybody at any time.
Yeah.
So hey, if that's your role in the movie to get eaten alive by somebody, that's what's gonna happen. And like the brother brought the precept about the dogs to tear. Hey, if it's for you to get eaten alive by wild dogs, wild beasts escaping from the zoo, lions, or foxes, coyotes, whatever's out there in the wild, that's what you're gonna get eaten by. Like saying you niggas loathe the law. Hey, so you got to pay that back, man. You want to do things your way. You want to worship your Hellcat. But hey, let's see you try to eat that Hellcat in that day. When
Yeah.
when there's nothing on the shelves.
I got one for
You
you
know?
too.
I got one too.
Big
This is
gun,
the book.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, you got that.
Yeah, this is the book of Sirach 20 or Sirach 11 and 25. It says, in the day of prosperity, there's a forgetfulness of affliction.
Mm-hmm.
In the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity. For it is an easy thing unto the Lord in the day of debt to reward a man according to his ways. And it
Yeah,
says,
that's.
go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, you got that.
It says, the affliction of an hour maketh a man to forget pleasure. And
Mm-hmm.
in his end, his deed shall be discovered.
Gun, yeah. Hey, when Jake doing good, belly full, man, he forget all about the bad times, the hard times. He forget about his power. When he used to sit up and cry, oh, oh Lord, oh God, just bless me one more time. I ain't gonna do it again. All this kind of bull, or just bless me with that scat pack, Lord. I'm gonna go to church every Sunday. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I say, man. A lot of you niggas gonna be seasoning that Tony Saturates on them goddamn scat packs and Hellcats and track hawks and shit. You know,
Yep.
niggas worship that shit now, man. You niggas gonna
Mm-hmm.
be seasoning them goddamn rims and all that shit up, man, in that day.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas crazy, man.
Yeah, you put all that bullshit before your power. Hey, either gonna make you eat it, or no matter what, you gonna put you to death behind it, man. It's just how gruesome and how he wants it played out.
Hey,
Have mercy on your soul if it's a wild bear chewing on you, man.
hey man, there's another scripture I have just pulled it, but when you continue to go on, you come into the days where you don't want to seem like you got a hell of a lot of money, man. You're gonna look like a mill out here, you know. You're gonna,
Mm-hmm.
hey man, that's getting to the time where you're gonna have to get you a hoopty, man, and ride around and make it seem like you ain't got a goddamn thing. These niggas gonna
Mm-hmm.
be on your ass, man. Jack boys, motherfucker be pulling moves. Hey man, right where we bring it out at, there's a bank down there. Motherfucker robbing a bank now. Motherfucker, I'm talking about downtown CBD, New Orleans. Motherfucker, all the cops that motherfuckers got, man, robbed that shit, man. Another one
Mm-hmm.
happened on a store on St. Charles and Jackson, man. What's called the Garden District. Got a lot of Edomites and police. You know the police around there guarding them. Motherfucker went around in one of the biggest stores ever, robbed that shit, man. This what you getting. This what we get. This what it's going down to, man. All right. Until they cut the lights off in this bitch, it's about to get wild. It's already wild. Tell you the truth, motherfucker getting sprayed on the highways. I mean, it's kind of man. It's so much shit going on. You can't even keep track of the killings, man.
Mm-mm.
The stabbings and all type of shit. That's why we said they've been taking you women heads off too, man. And we told you that, man. These niggas getting into that Conan spirit. They giving goddamn how delicate and she's a woman. That's a female. All right. On your ass they go too. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Shit getting real out here, boy.
Good. Yeah, they say, hey, these men getting that Conan spirit. Hey, a Moabite, or she may have been a Jake, but whoever the case may be, a Jake pushed her straight on the train tracks, man, up there in New York. Even though she a woman, she ain't done to nobody. She look real sweet and innocent. No, he pushed her straight onto the train tracks, man. Get out of here, you know. And then the northern tribes in New Mexico, they got chopped up down there.
So that's a daily
You
thing
know.
now.
Mm-hmm. They cut them up to pieces. They're like a piece of bologna. They cut them. Hey, and then I think Raya brought out an article where the so-called white woman she got stabbed up in the furniture store.
Yeah, in California, your typical cute college-looking Becky and she was working on her day off too, which is all through the spirit. And some homeless guy came in and stabbed her to death and got away with it.
Mm. And then the so-called black woman got stabbed up there in Detroit and cut up. So hey,
Yeah.
there's no love out here for these women no more, man.
Hey man, especially when you got this app that we be on called Newsbreak, man. If you turn that shit on to this country, the U.S. news, what's going on city by city, man, you got some grand up video game type killings be going on out here, man. I'm talking about some wild shit be going on in some of these other states, man.
Every
Right.
You
day.
know, huh?
Every day, just daily, one after another. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
People have lost it, man. There's no more jobs, stress level on an all-time high. All right. There's no end in sight of this of which they're gonna rock you to sleep with the C19, man. All right. With the Boost Mobile. They're gonna rock your ass to sleep with that. Until they're gonna have another goddamn casting call for a new member of the C19, whatever name they give that motherfucker, man. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So there ain't gonna be no end of that. So you can get used to that, man. They're gonna bring that into the chips. The chips be dished out, man, and the martial law troops hitting the streets. So you can get used to that, man. Now they pressing your children now. They on full court press with your children. So now they're gonna really tap into them emotions to see what you really about. Niggas don't want to lose your jobs. You know, you don't want to lose the education for your children, or that tuition you didn't get to some goddamn private school. But to see, man.
Okay.
One for you.
I got a precept.
Oh, yeah, got it. Go ahead.
This is Matthew 24:12, and it's in red letters, so it's Yahawashi speaking. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
It came out
Going to
again.
the Strong's.
See, it came out again.
Yeah. You got it.
Well, and when you go into the Strong's for that word iniquity, it means lawlessness. Ultimately, the lawlessness of the laws, statutes, and commandments of YAHAWAH, bahasham, Yahawashi not being instituted. But hey, it's getting real lawless out here with these regular everyday laws. You're seeing a bunch of cops leave the police force due to either the George Floyd protests and all this heat that's coming on them, or because they don't want to go along with the Cragamuffin mandates. So hey, it's a shortage out here, and especially down here, something bad could happen. A woman could get raped, and the cops won't show up till 3 hours later, if that. And it's only going to continue. Hey, people have been calling 911 or these.
Yeah, that situation that happened with that girl on the highway getting killed. The police the whole highway was backed up. The police didn't come for a whole hour and a half, man. Where people was up on the dead body taking pictures, Facebook Live and shit. They ain't come. So like I say, in these major cities, you on your own, man. It's really fun. It's really finna be a real, like that guy out there, like the brother said earlier. That police chief out there in California said it best. Don't come out here, man. It's gonna be like it's gonna be in every major city. The purge, man. These niggas finna take shit into their own hands. You know, some of us brothers was actually down here for the storm. That big Ida storm that was out here. I'm talking about literally 24 hours after the storm passed away, and it was daybreak. These niggas already breaking in the houses, breaking in the buildings, running around with fucking canisters of gas, bricks, and bats in their hands and guns. Even the Arabs had guns on their fucking stores, man. On the roofs, ready to shoot it out, man. All right? This how real shit done got, man. And ain't damn police in sight. But you gotta hear, like I said, my bad. It just, in the spirit though, bro.
If I could add that,
as it said.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna say real quick, it's gonna go back to like it said in the book of Judges, and in those days, every man did what was right in his own eyes.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's about to be. Hey,
Yeah, that story in Philly a couple of months ago. Jake just raped the chick on a train in front of a whole crowd of people. The police didn't come. They didn't even call the police. They just stood there and watched it. Some of them say they taped it. This is the time we're in right now. This is the season. So, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, in New Orleans, it's going down. And just imagine, when this whole wicked Mardi Gras season kick off. So whatever we talking about now, it's gonna be even worse than that. If it even gets reported. So it would. Yeah, you would think the scripture say a prudent man perceive the evil and hide himself. You think Jacob be trying to hide himself, in these scriptures, man. And it's true, but Jake refused to do it. So you're gonna be part of those statistics, man. You're gonna be in the obituary section that's coming up. You're gonna get a chance to get your cardboard or yourself put in your mama kitchen, or on the front yard, whatever case may be, or your T-shirt. So keep being wicked as hell, and y'all gonna keep getting judged. And just like that.
Yeah, I want to back that.
You got it.
The second Ezra's 9 and 11, going back with the Matthew, because of iniquity, which is lawlessness. These people, they fear Esau's law, but they don't fear the law of the Most High. It says, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. the same must know it after death by pain.
Yeah. Hey, Jake gonna get it, death by pain. That's the only way Jake learns now, man. He can't be taught to now. You can't sit down with Jake and show him these precepts. They don't want to hear it no more. They don't want to hear the law. They don't want to hear nothing about you got a power. That's strictly your power. At that, they don't want to hear that, man. They want to hear, oh, let's get this money. Let's sell these drugs. Let's go shoot some other people that look just like us on the block. Our ops. They want to hear about they ops all the damn time. They want to hear dumb shit like that, man. Wherever your heart is, hey, that's where you niggas gonna be. You want to be in the world, love the world and see what happens to you, man.
Die in the world.
That's right. Hey, if anybody got anything else, unless the elder got something, you got something?
No, that was it.
You want to hit it? Hey, like I was saying, everything we talking about is going on as we speak, and this is just a little bit that we know in the news. E never tells you the full truth on the news, but if he's admitting that it's bad, that means it's worse. But we know through the scriptures that we know exactly how bad it's gonna get, man. And like you're saying, we seeing it right before our eyes. And Jay, you can keep playing games, you can keep pissing in the wind and thinking it ain't gonna happen to you. But as you niggas see, it's happening all around you, and it's just a matter of time before it hits you in the face, man. But hey, we pray this video was edifying, and we're gonna go and get out of here, man. But before we get out of here, we're gonna give all praise and glory to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, bahasham Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the sons of Yakim, pushing this truth all the world. Shalawam, keep pushing. Shalawam.
Shalom.